next up, it's everybody's favorite enemy in the game, which is pretty much the devil character or the demon, the boogeyman, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, he's pretty much annoying. So one way that you know that he's already on the map, because right here he doesn't show up. It only shows up like the regular enemies, but he doesn't show up on the regular map. The way that you could tell if there's already one on your field is you will get a red knife above your head, which means you are being targeted, just as this one. And as you can tell, only he could see him. Whoever is targeted can see him. Nobody else can see him. Only the targeted one. Now, this is one thing that everybody gets confused at, is how do I kill him? Even on my first playthrough, my first encounter with him, I did not know how to destroy him. So if I try to attack him right now, he takes no damage. The reason why is because you could only kill him through chain damage, I believe you could call it, and that indicates either like through light posts, through like barrels, or even something that I noticed as well is you could even kill him with other enemies. So and it has to depend on the type of weapon that you're using as well. So this weapon, the quantum modifier, it attacks multiple targets. So if you have another enemy or if you have a teammate that is right next to him, it will take damage. So I believe it just needs to be chained, if that makes sense. Let me see. So if I try to attack over here, there you go. So pretty much with that, I attacked myself and then attacked him first. It needs to inflict damage on something else before you could actually damage it. So just for example, as a light post as well, if the boogeyman is right next to a light post, you will know when the enemy is close because they'll start flashing like this. If it's showing up regular like this, that means that there's no enemies in the area of it and it will not attack it. Usually it takes about 3 light posts, whatever you want to call it, to actually destroy a boogeyman. So it could get quite annoying if you're running around and stuff like that. So this one, let me just show you an example. This zombie is in the range of it, and I'm gonna go ahead and destroy it. And you could see on some enemies it does do a good amount of damage, on others it doesn't. It depends how close you are as well. Another thing you could do is get barrels. Any type of barrels would explode as long as they're in range. There's no flashing indicator when they're in range, but I mean you could kind of tell as long as it's within like a small circle radius of it. Kind of like I would say a circle, probably like within like a range of this size. If the enemy is within a range of this barrel, then you should be good to destroy him. And like I said, you can't straight up shoot him because you can't see him, and even if you can't see him, you can't straight up shoot him with your weapon. It needs to inflict damage on something else before it could inflict damage on itself. Just like how I used this one, I pretty much was aiming down. I got in the way of the field, I took damage myself, and then it ended up taking damage from the boogeyman as well. But yeah, he is a bit tricky, but I pretty much found out how. You could also use a weapon like the quantum modifier. You see how there's a zombie nearby, you just aim at both of them and then they take damage. So yeah, so that one's a bit confusing. If you guys still have more questions, leave a comment down in the section below and I will try to answer more questions as well. Alright, if you found this video helpful, consider leaving a like and consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. It's Crazy Game Monkey, peace. Hope you have an amazing day.